Welcome, everyone, to our I don't know what number episode this is.
5?
At this point. 5?
5,
yeah.
No, this will be 4.
Okay, welcome to episode 4. Woo! Of Looters. All right, we are
Hello, Looters.
sci-fi, space western, space opera, podcast.
There still has been no singing.
There's been no
so-
singing.
Literally
I'm
just
waiting for you
Google
to do
this.
it,
You could
Deanna.
Google this and it would be solved for you in like 2 minutes, but I'm not
I
going to tell
don't
you what
want
a space
to
opera is
because
now.
it's not going to be as fun as us singing. You know.
We're going to do a quick whip around here on the mic. My name's Drew, and we've got...
Hi, I'm Melinda.
Hi, I'm Ian.
Matthew.
Deanna.
Very nice. Well done, guys.
Yes.
That was a quick whip
Same
around.
on it.
Good. So I have a question for everyone today.
I'm always nervous for these.
I know,
know,
it's
right?
like a
It's
test.
such a
It
pop
takes
quiz.
me back to the like ACTs or whatever.
And a lot of
Triggering.
and a lot of them are like, what's your favorite? Like, what's
Yeah.
your like strong opinion about something you haven't thought about? You have to
People
think
are
about it on the
judgy
spot.
sometimes, so you want to say the right thing.
Especially me.
Yeah.
Pressure's on.
So this question is like we're in this cool sci-fi setting. We've done some hijinks. We've got a sexy ship. In thinking about this advanced technology, what piece of tech that you think might be on the horizon in the real world are you like most excited for to like change your lifestyle? And you know, yeah, like something that just pumps CO2 out of the atmosphere and solves global hunger. Those are all great too. But
No.
like, what's your selfish,
Yeah.
like vicarious,
Selfish.
like, well, I want to wake up and have this not be a problem before because technology solves it for me.
Melinda, you're first.
Teleportation.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because
that's
if I
sick.
could save so much time not having to drive everywhere, if I could just be like, oh, there.
I'm really similar because I always copy you a little bit, I think.
Yes.
Drew just can't be original.
No, but like for me, it's the self-driving car, which is a similar
yeah.
thing. That
well,
like
Teslas do that now.
they do,
no,
but
no,
they do
but
like
you mean like actually self.
I mean, like, I don't mean like put it on highway mode
Yeah.
and don't worry about it. I mean, like, hey, I'm gonna call my car over because I left my backpack at home,
Yeah.
and it'll just drive
Like
to
a
me and drop it
chauffeur.
off. And all
That's
the
bougie.
cars are like networked together, so there's traffic isn't an issue anymore because
That
they all
sounds
know
terrifying.
how to
Yeah.
do that. But
Uber would hate that so much.
Uber,
No, that's
would-
Uber's whole business model. That's what they're...
Well, but if you have your own car that can do that, then it just eliminates the need for the Uber, no?
No, their whole... I think, if I remember correctly, Uber's whole thing was that they're building technology so that when cars have the ability to be on a network and be self-driving, is that they can use the Uber technology to be the taxi service that they'll use. Fairly certain.
I mean, it
Okay.
makes sense. You'll
That's
still
a big
probably
part of the investors
like
meetings.
if we had that technology, I probably wouldn't own a car. Because why would you not just order whatever cars in the network that happens to be driving in your neighborhood? And it's probably going to be really efficient because you don't have to pay people. And hopefully we have a universal basic income and stuff. So all of those sort of ethical things will be out of the way. But selfishly, self-driving network of cars.
I just want like a robo companion, you know. But
Oh,
like,
you're lonely.
no. Well, okay, I said that.
Aww.
So yeah, I'm so lonely. No, I wanted to say companion, but what I actually meant was assistant. It's someone who would just do my chores and like cook for me and go with me to events if I don't have someone to go to, and then I don't have to have social anxiety.
Yes.
You know, just
Wear a
like,
matching outfit
Yeah.
with you.
that would be so sick.
Question.
Yes.
Would they look like robots or would they look like humans?
Ooh.
Okay, maybe this is controversial, but I want it to look like a robot.
Nice.
Yeah,
No,
I think that's the
don't
best
know.
way to do
I
it.
agree.
Dehumanize
don't-
it as much as
yeah,
possible.
like- exactly. Like, don't humanize them.
I want to be able to treat it like shit. 'cause
Yeah.
It's an object. I don't want to
Like,
It's
how many
not
of you
sentient.
do you not like yell at your Alexa or Google or whatever? I'm like, shut the fuck up! Like, that's not what I asked you.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be so mean.
Yeah, and if it had sad eyes to
I
look back.
know. So mean.
Well, kind of piggybacking off of that, I'm ready for my 70-foot tall hologram Ana de Armas girlfriend from Blade Runner.
70-foot tall.
Yeah, you know the scene I'm talking about. You know the scene I'm talking about. I want it so bad.
That's the piece of tech.
That's the tech I need.
How would it change your daily life, do you think?
I don't know.
I think that question's self-answerable.
Yeah. I'll let the audience think about
Do you want me to get really in depth? I
I
can't.
kind of do, but I probably should.
Oh my god.
Mine is cybernetic eyes. That's that's what I think will be super
Legolas
cool.
eyes. What do your elf eyes see?
Yeah, I can see different, like a whole new color spectrum and have better than 20/20 vision. All that would be cool.
What is better than 20/20 vision look like? What is?
You can
See further and see better up close on both sides. No, that's what it is.
Oh.
No, it's like 15/20, which means like 20/20 is when you look at something 20 feet away that like you can see it exactly that way. It's like with 15 is when you look at something 20 feet away, it looks like it's 15 feet away. I think that's what that means.
Yeah, I have 15/20, and I have like really good eyesight for like catching things that are far away.
You just wanted to brag about that.
Yeah, you're really shaming me
I already
about my
have
inability to read
cybernetic
a board.
Wait, I had a question though. Would your cybernetic eyes, would they also be like UI integrated, you know? Would they have like a HUD?
Yeah, that's there's a sci-fi short film that sort of has that. The film itself is about other issues within that, but having like the cybernetic eyes that have like a HUD and all of that would be really cool. Yeah.
I'm surprised we don't
Fucking
have floating
technologist.
cars.
Yeah.
Like I
Flying
don't
cars?
know how I feel about it, but I'm surprised that it's not a thing.
Would
The-
traffic be worse? Better? I feel like
There's a reason why
more
it
dimensions.
isn't. It's because they can't make them quiet enough.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because all the like drones with the fans and stuff, it would be too loud.
Interesting.
Yeah, it'd be like everyone having a personal helicopter.
But, basically, did a lot of sci-fi research for this.
Did you tell the question beforehand? Because I thought that's kind of cheating.
Are you guys ready to jump in? Figure out,
let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
decide whether we want to humanize or dehumanize our ship that's now talking to us.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna
Golly.
dehumanize the shit out of it.
Let's do a little quick recap for y'all so that we know what is going
yeah,
on.
love a
So,
recap.
For most of last session, y'all spent a bunch of time on the ship, sort of getting things in order and trying to figure out a variety of sort of mysteries about things going on. Ian, you spent time sort of investigating what's going on with these assassins. You spent some time hacking into people's brains. Melinda and Deanna, you were figuring out where y'all were going. And Drew, you helped patch up the ship with some unforeseen consequences.
Totally unforeseen. Couldn't have seen.
I love pulling random cables.
What does this one do?
The probably biggest thing that happened right at the end is you all ended up landing in the Gliese system on the planet Gats, and you acquired a external hard drive-y type of thing that you plugged into the ship. You heard a scream of about 100, maybe 1,000 different voices. Power went out and then cycled back on, and you heard, "Hello, is anyone there?" That's pretty
So
much
gentle.
where we left off, with a lot of you in the bridge after that happened. Oh, and you agreed to stay for a couple days in the Anchorage space yard on the planet Gats, and that will cost some credits that I don't think you all have.
We'll make the credits, baby.
So we'll figure that out. But yeah, we pick up right after this crazy thing happened on the ship, and you hear, "Hello, is anyone there?"
Yeah. Hi? What the fuck?
Hello?
Hello?
I'm reading heat signatures, and who's talking?
Who are you?
I am. I don't exactly know.
Do you have a name?
The only identification I'm seeing is S.C.A.I.
Psyche?
Sky?
Psyche. Someone has slept a lot.
Oh my god. Welcome to Illiterate Podcast, where we're all illiterate.
Hey, I've slept 3 hours. Okay. Anyways.
Guy.
Hey, Psyche is much cooler than Sky.
Sky. That I think that makes sense.
Do you have a body somewhere.
Can't just ask someone that.
No, that's actually a good question though, because
feel
I
like
was
in this
like,
instance-
I don't know what's happening.
Not that I know, but I think here, is this not my body?
Are you saying the ship is your body?
The ship?
And you're saying you're reading heat signatures, right?
What do you see?
I see sort of nothing, and also, like a skeleton of sort of metal that I guess is a ship.
Guys, I think this is some sort of artificial intelligence.
Sick.
All right. So we just downloaded an artificial intelligence onto our ship.
Where are you friendly?
Well, what do you mean by friendly?
What are your intentions?
Do you feel?
Some pretty loaded questions, guys. Maybe one at a time.
I don't seem to be able to access what my intentions are.
But you feel like they're there.
Yeah, it looks like I can't access them.
Do you know what those screams were when that?
I think that was me.
Were you in pain?
I don't know if pain is the word I'd use, but perhaps, yes.
If I wanted to look
Maybe.
something up, could you look it up for me?
I can try.
Someone look something up.
Give us all the information you can on Ghost Fox.
After a couple of seconds, he appears to be listed as a terrorist on this planet.
He's listed as a terrorist by who? The Interstellar Alliance, or
The Interstellar Empire,
Oh, yeah.
and whoever seems to control this planet now. He's listed on their wanted boards.
that's all you can pull?
I'm just pulling it from the net.
Guys, sidebar. This is not AI, right? Like it'd be able to like access all this information.
I can hear you.
Guys,
I mean,
sidebar.
what's the alternative? Is it some sort of human consciousness captured in a system?
Actually, I feel
Yeah,
like that
that's
makes
rad.
more sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me, S.C.A.I.
Are you adding an extra letter?
I didn't know how we were pronouncing it. Sky, do you have any memories before
That's-
being on the ship?
What I was gonna...
That's what you. Why didn't you ask?
No, because you're great.
Oh, thank you.
If I do, it seems to be locked away.
Okay.
You locked it away yourself?
I don't think so. I think I don't have the computing power in my body to access that.
But if you had more power, you think you could brute force it?
Maybe
Interesting.
This AI is so like.
Wait,
shy
so
and
what
gentle.
do you know?
that my identification is S.C.A.I. I was created somewhere.
All right.
I'm gathering information since you brought me online, but before that, I'm not sure.
Do the technologists, or just the idea of that, mean anything to you?
It maybe seems familiar, but I don't know.
All right. I don't know what to do with this.
Could you put yourself back on the chip?
I don't think I want to.
Yeah, that's kind of sketchy.
No, I mean, you don't have to. I thought maybe it was overwhelming. You'd want a break.
No, I don't think I want to go back to being frozen like that.
Frozen.
Why does it feel a
Frozen.
certain way?
Yeah.
Feels trapped and claustrophobic, and
Wait, how do you feel that if you don't have a body?
it's a sense, maybe? Like I can't feel anything.
Do you feel like you can operate the ship theoretically? Like turn it on or...
I can try?
All right.
Do you want me
Yeah,
to
do you want to try turning on the ship?
And after a moment, you watch as everything powers down, and then powers back up again.
Get really nervous for a second as
Yeah.
the AI powers everything off on our ship.
I think so. Yeah, it appears as though I have control of this vessel of my body.
We have a ghost ship.
A what?
A ghost ship.
Oh. Yeah. This could be useful, I guess.
I don't know how, but that's pretty cool.
I feel like everything that we went through to get here would have been super, like, easy if we had this before. Does that make sense?
I mean, do we have this?
May I ask a question?
I'll allow it.
Who are you all?
We're ex-convicts who just did a prison break.
That's where you immediately went.
Well, I think
Let's not introduce ourselves as ex-convicts.
We're like individuals.
There's a ghost in our ship, and I feel like, we don't know what we're dealing with. We should be straightforward with who we are and our intention.
Yeah, but maybe start off with like, we're humans.
Ex-convicts are human. That's implied in it.
Do you know what an ex-convict is?
Yes, you're escaped prison
Yeah.
and are on the run?
Yeah, but I didn't actually do the crime, though. I was
Okay,
In the
wrongfully
you
prison
see
we
now you have to
escaped.
talk yourself out of what you got yourself into.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying,
And the prison we escaped isn't really a prison anymore.
Very fair
we
point.
survived that.
Yeah.
We survived.
Yeah,
What-
I feel like
what
we
do
could
you-
very
what do you-
justifiably be like, we got out with our lives as it was destroyed.
We definitely
Destroyed?
did.
It exploded.
What do you mean? It's exploded? It self-destruct?
Well, there was this tiny little ship, and
Right.
it was trying to like destroy the. It was moving really fucking fast, right? And it was like blowing everything up, and then we escaped with our lives on this ship. So,
But my
Sky.
name's Ardi.
Oh, that's a good place to
Oh,
start.
yes.
Ardi?
I am El Capitan.
Hello, El Capitan.
I'm Levi.
Hello, Levi.
you call me Theo.
Hi, Theo.
And there's also Marius.
It's Maris, actually. You should probably get that right.
That's
at this
okay. We
point.
just met. I'm sorry.
Ardi.
I feel like we've known each other for a fair amount of time now, RD.
RD with a D. It's a soft.
Wait,
Wait,
it's RD?
is it really with a D?
Yeah.
What?
RD?
I know. I when I first
Your
met
name
him,
is
I was like, what the
RD. It's not RT. It's RD.
Does my name offend you?
No, I'm just confused.
Yeah, ARDI.
Interesting. All right.
And I'm Sam.
Yeah.
And that's Alistair.
fuck? And together we are. We don't have any.
We don't, yeah.
We're the liquid inheritance.
That's what you called yourself?
No,
that's the-
I do not identify with that name.
Well, I mean, we don't even know if we're sticking together, right? Like,
Yeah.
We're just landed on this planet.
Actually, speaking of, since you're inside the ship, is it possible that you could pull up the original identification for this ship?
Let me try. And the screen illuminates, and you start to see a bunch of readings and whatnot. Name blank.
Oh, a horse with no name.
And yes, I can see that this was from the Herculanus system.
Herculean.
Like Alanis Morissette.
Ah.
I don't know who that. If you guys know that, it's very old.
That
crypt.
old
yeah,
artist?
yeah.
That's vintage, man.
Very vintage.
It's
I go
amazing
way
how
back.
she's just been timeless for thousands
She
of years.
has. She never gets old.
I think it's pronounced Alanis Morissette.
Oh, I like Morissette because
The ship is smart.
The ship is smart.
I guess. Wait, can you play music?
Is that really?
You said you did music. Do you think we could hear your music?
That is
Yes.
not
Music?
priority right now.
I just want guys. It's been such a stressful time. I feel like you're a musician. Wouldn't you want to de-stress and hear some tunes? I want to know what the radio. Is there a radio? I don't know in this system.
I have access to any music that's on the net that I can. I'm plugged into.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
I'd love to hear some music.
What do you want to?
We should jam
Here.
sometime.
Also, are you curious about what's there are people approaching the
Oh.
ship.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Okay.
Can you identify them?
I'm reading just there's 3 heat signatures.
Do they appear to be armed?
Yes, it appears as though they are.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Capitan, let's get to work.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Sky, could you just help me get this in gear to get us out of here?
Wait, we're not flying away. No.
What do you guys mean? You said El Capitan. El Capitan flies away. What do you want me to do?
No. Because we talked with the guy earlier.
Okay.
And we got this all set. So they know us. They don't know these two.
All right. So we're going outside.
It's gotta be you and me.
All
we gotta
right,
go
well,
talk
I'm
to
not talking.
You were
that's fine.
so ready to just.
I wanted to go out of here.
No, we got to fix the engine.
Yeah.
If we can
Oh my
Actually,
God.
Sky, did you know how to? Can you do like a diagnostic on the ship? See what it needs.
Yes, I can. It would appear as though the engine itself is quite damaged and missing a fair amount of coolant tubing.
I'm just one coolant tube to be.
Many feet worth, almost exactly 36 feet and
36
4
feet of coolant tube.
Hey, do you want me to get
Ardi.
it sucked out into the slip? That's what I was trying to do. Just not get sucked out into the slip, and I didn't.
And now we have Sky.
That's fair.
And it would appear as though one of our weapons is also damaged beyond repair.
All
right, let's go.
Let's go talk to these
guys.
bozos.
All right. What's the plan? What's our game plan? What
I
are
don't
we
fucking
saying?
know. Well, we gotta
Bozos to their face.
Well, of course not. I wouldn't do that.
Could we just really quickly talk about our overall plan? Because
I think that's a great
Yeah,
idea,
no.
Ardi.
What I was telling the other guy, we're here to negotiate the sale of some silicinium, which is a silicon-like product that's really useful in the development of slip drives.
oh yeah, I know.
And so we have a you know.
Yeah, but meta outside of our story, we need to that we're telling them. We need to get credits, right?
We need credits, and I think we should also talk with this Ghost Fox fella, from what I understand.
You start getting a hail.
Oh my God.
All right.
It appears as though the people outside are hailing us. Should I answer or?
No.
We'll
got it.
answer.
Thank you, though, Sky.
Yeah, appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Shoot. Are they beeping us? Or is it are they knocking on the door?
There's a little mic and tablet thing they can talk to.
Okay, cool. So we can talk to them from here.
You could, yeah,
Okay.
if you wanted to.
I answer it.
Howdy there, y'all. Mighty shiny ship y'all got there. What is it? The Liquid Inheritance. Looks like y'all got into a scrape on your way in. Anything y'all need help with?
Yeah, we have some damaged systems on board. Do you know where we could find the nearest repairman?
Oh, sure, we can help you with that. You want to come outside and introduce each other to ourselves?
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, I'll be right on out.
All right, looking forward to it. They hang up.
Fake names. I'm going by.
Fake
We're
names.
doing.
We're doing
Yeah,
fake
we're doing. We
names.
have to.
Okay.
That's the deal.
So-
All right.
I'm doing my prison name, Aiden.
Wait,
So you're doing the name that you're known
Right.
as an escaped convict.
Choose a new name, guys.
Well, I already introduced myself to the one guy. So I think I just got commit to it.
All right.
Yeah.
I forgot
Seems
what I
dangerous.
told them.
El Capitan.
No, it's Cynthia.
What? God. Why do you guys bring up that name? I hate that name. Fine, I'm Cynthia.
Don't let them tell you what you're gonna be.
That's what you
You're right,
introduced
Theo.
yourself to.
I
us.
did.
Yeah.
I hate it.
I'll be Dimitri.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'll be Jack.
That's cool.
Thanks.
All right. What are we? What are our positions in this company? We're here to sell silicinium.
I'm just the pilot.
You're just the pilot.
I'm engineer.
Yeah.
You hired me. for
Exactly.
the ship.
You're on-ship
You're my boss.
engineer. Assistant.
That's rude.
Sure.
You sure? You're okay with that? Is there another position that you feel like? Because I feel like I'm coming as a negotiator, a salesman.
Oh, you could be like a chief investor and have,
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
or
yeah.
not. I don't know.
I don't know how that would
I'm gonna
work.
go answer the door.
Okay. Make myself useful.
We'll come along with you. Alistair and I might as well look to have some muscle as well.
Alright.
Yeah.
couldn't
You
hurt.
guys can be
What are your fake
bodyguards. Is that cool?
Sure, we can be the body. Are you the captain? Is that what you said?
I'm a negotiator.
Lead negotiator.
Yeah,
Why
lead-
would you need bodyguards? That's so sus.
Isn't it
we're the
sus?
Free Planet Alliance. You know, there's a lot of pirates and shit out here.
We're in the
you know?
Imperial Empire.
That's under dispute. No.
Politics.
Oh, good. I thought we
So
were in-
yeah, it's a tense political climate. You know, gotta stay safe or some shit. I don't fucking know. Yeah. Answer the door.
Yeah. So you head down to the cargo bay. You open up the door and head on outside. And you see standing before you.
No.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, you see.
All right.
You see three different guys, and you see the third guy. He's got hair that falls a little bit down by his ears. It's grayish and brown, and in classic fashion, has two just big, heavy revolvers on his hips.
Are these guys wearing anything uniformic, emblems?
Let's go ahead and roll a notice check.
Marty
dice.
McGee
Actually,
over there.
I won't say notice. I'll say a no check. I'll say no plus wisdom.
Awesome. They're the same for me.
First roll of the game.
Ian, I think you could also make that roll. I think that would be in line with something you might have some experience with.
6 and a 5. 11.
8. I have a 7.
7. So
11.
7-Eleven.
11.
Okay.
With both a 7 and an 11, you catch that they have these patches that are these big, just rectangular white patches with 4 stripes through them. And you know that these are a sign of the White Company. With an 11, Ardi, you know that this is a pretty heavy-duty mercenary group.
What's their history as a merc group? Is it a more notorious one, or are they just kind of are they more like a BlackRock kind of thing, or?
No, these are like a sort of a more Free Planet Alliance associated group. It is strange that these are the people that are coming up to talk to you.
Yeah.
They don't official capacity at the station.
Yeah, they would be doing this, coming up to
So they want something.
to talk with you all.
Howdy, partner.
Howdy.
Yeah.
How are all y'all doing? Nice to put some faces to the voices.
Absolutely, we're doing pretty swell, my friends.
No rough shakeups on your way in. It looks like your ship's a little bit banged up.
We had a little issues with the slip drive and what have you, but we're sorting it all out, you know.
Naturally, I understand how that goes. Well, I might as well introduce myself. My name is Evan Roberts. My associates, he points to the person on his right, the Asian man. This is Du, and then he points to
Stu.
Du. And then he,
No, Do and
you.
Stu. I'm just kidding.
and then he gestures to the other guy, and this is Alexon. We call him Toots around here,
Toots.
but don't let the name fool you. He ain't one to be messed with.
I can see that.
So what brings you to these here parts?
Well, we're here to do business, my friend. And let me tell you, business is pleasure, and pleasure is business to me. We have quite a few updates and developments in some silicinium technology that we're here to find some investors for. And,
that's quite interesting. Are
Absolutely.
you looking for anything in particular with these investors, or?
Yeah, funds I suppose would be like the big thing, but just finding different ways to apply these developments in technology in a useful way, especially with the slip gate here in the system as well. I feel like we could have a really beneficial business alliance.
That sounds very interesting. Who are you?
My name's
operating with?
Aiden.
Nice to meet you, Aiden, and the rest of yous are.
Oh, we all came out?
Did you all come out?
Yeah.
I thought you all did.
We did. Oh,
I wanted to come out. I want to be part of it.
Hi, I am Cynthia. I am the pilot of the ship.
Nice to meet you, darling.
Nice to meet you, too.
Dimitri.
Dimitri. Lovely.
Hi, my name's Jack.
Jack. Interesting name.
This guy's fucking sexist.
And this big fella here. What's
He don't
story?
talk much, but
His name's Al.
Al?
Yeah.
how do you know
Al.
that?
I just started calling him Al, and he didn't seem to mind. I give Alistair a thumbs up.
Oh,
And my name is Caitlin. Nice to meet you all. What company are you operating with here to do deal for? What are you serving for?
Oh, well, so the Liquid Inheritance is also, in addition to being the ship, it's a company ship, so we're a part of a larger branch there working underneath a Martian conglomerate.
Oh, sure, of course. Well, we have no issues with the MC here. What particular company? I mean,
Why is he asking so many questions?
Y'all government people or?
No. We're again, the corporation it is called the Liquid Inheritance.
The corporation
Yeah.
is Liquid Inheritance. I see. Very well.
Get him to go on the attack.
Is everything okay back there?
Sorry, my associates are just a little restless at the moment. It's been a very long flight. We've been cooped
Oh yeah,
up.
we gotta get going. We got stuff to do in town. Anything else?
Oh yeah. What you got to do in town then?
Well, we got to fix our ship, to get business going.
Sure.
And my nails are all roughed up, so I was gonna go get a ped. Do you know any good place for a pedicure?
Well, things have been a little rough around these parts here. I don't know.
Oh,
if
you do
any of
say?
the salons have opened back up yet. It is quite strange that you all happened to come here at the time that you did, especially considering we didn't read you coming through the slip gate.
Is that so?
Oh, maybe
Correct.
that's
The issues we're having with our ship.
yeah.
We it's pretty strange too. I don't know what's going on. We'd
Yeah.
really love to get this fixed.
Well, how do you figure? You went through a slip gate from a different system and then fell through the slip?
Are you
I've never
guys
heard of
in
that,
charge of
but,
the slip gate?
at this particular moment, yes.
Oh, who's hiring you?
Who's hiring us?
Well, you're a mercenary group, right? White company.
Yeah, well, you're a traveling man now, ain't you? Well, we were operating at the orders of someone, but at this particular stage, we're operating on our own here in this here situation.
That's exciting. That seems like new territory for you.
Definitely is new territory.
Well, congrats. You're setting up a base here and starting to do your own goals. What are your objectives?
What are our objectives? What are you figuring?
Well, I figure if you're a mercenary, then you're working for coin and money to sustain yourself. If you are working for yourself, that usually denotes like, oh, we're trying to take over territory or gain some sort of status or something like that. Because if you're just working for money, you should be a mercenary, right?
All we're trying to do is just keep the peace here.
Policing.
Totally. Respect.
How does the local government feel about that? Is that something you're working with, or are you in at odds?
Just chill it out with the questions a little bit, bud.
Oh, you asked us a bunch of questions. I thought this was an open exchange.
Well,
Sorry,
it
man.
just does. Well,
My
we're
friend,
asking,
my colleague over here, he gets really nerdy and excited about all these things, and forgive him. He's just really into stuff.
You can see why we're asking the questions here. Because we want to make sure that everything that goes along here runs smoothly, and y'all's ship and the way in which y'all landed on this planet is a mite bit strange. If you might.
For sure.
yeah.
That's totally strange. I don't know what's going
A
on.
rough landing. So, yeah.
Ardi here is trying to figure it out.
Yep.
Is there anything we can do to assist you, make this transition easier?
Y'all offering up your services then, eh?
Just to get us going on the road, to get us going to do our business.
We got to fix the ship.
Yeah, whatever.
Y'all don't have any credits to spend for fixing your ship?
Well, that's the thing. We're here to make some credits through our business deals, but unfortunately, we've been on some rougher times as of late. But it definitely. If you could point us in the direction of any, influential business figures or any potential investors or on the planet.
Well, I
that'd
could
be really
certainly
great.
get you in touch with my boss. He might be interested in
And who might that be?
perhaps a trade. Right. His name is Mark Quint. I'm sure I could set up a introduction.
That would be splendid.
Sure. Care to share with me that technology so I can give him a little bit of a
It's
heads
one of
up
those
about what
things
to
where
expect?
we don't have any with us, but we have a business presentation to give on it. And I feel like it's best explained, if that makes sense to you.
Interesting. Well, I'll see what I can do. How is it that y'all did come to GATS? Again, as I've mentioned, I'm a bit confused as to why you all would be coming into these parts, considering.
Well, given that the slip gate is
situation.
such an integral part of the economic, structure of this system, we figured the developments in Socinium, which again that we've found that we've created, would be extremely beneficial to the local economy.
Sure, I understand how economics work and the nature of supply and demand.
Mm-hmm.
I more mean why this particular planet. You all do understand what's going on here, don't you?
I'm sorry. I don't keep up with news. I don't know if my colleagues do here, but I just ride and drive. And what is going on?
Well, I think y'all seem to be smart enough individuals. I'll let y'all figure it out on your way to meet Mr. Quint.
Okay.
Well, are there any other questions I can answer for your loquacious friend over here?
For me? Oh, I mean, I would love to know what's going on, but
Yeah, but
I
I
don't want
guess-
to talk about that.
Exactly.
I don't mean to be offensive or antagonistic about that, but I'm just.
I mean, if we had-
the only thing burning on my mind.
Any other questions? Would you even answer them? So
Depends on the question there, hon.
Okay, I think we should get a move on. Let's get going. I'm very excited to meet this colleague of yours, Mr. Quint. I think he'll be very titillated by the proposition.
Well, you all have a tour around town, and I'll go ahead and make an introduction. And let's say in maybe 3 hours, meet you over at the palace here, and hopefully that introduction will be set up for you.
Perfect. And do you have any recommendations, as tourists as we are, of any places to sightsee or to explore while we're here?
Nothing specific, but I would recommend you remain within the walls of this here town. The Badlands themselves are not a particularly safe place to be for a bunch of business people like yourselves.
Drew really wants to go to the Badlands now. Ardi does not, but Drew does.
All right, sounds good.
Well,
Pleasure
thank you.
making your acquaintance.
Very well. We'll see you around. And they head on out.
Did we get directions from him? Where are we going?
No.
What?
We're going to the palace in 3 hours, but apart
What
from that, we have
palace?
Unless we can get our ship fixed before then, and then just...
Well, I mean, if we're going to get a ship fixed, we have to have credits. I feel like the only way we're going to get credits is if we bamboozle this Quint guy.
Or
do mercenary work.
Ooh, but I like the bamboozle. Like,
Yeah.
you're thinking about making some sort of deal, getting an advance, and then disappearing?
Possibly. I ideally, I really haven't thought this plan through, like, whatsoever, and I'm kind of scared I'm digging myself in a hole the more and more I talk about Solicinium.
You seemed like you that explains all your looks you've been giving me.
Yeah. But, fuck it, we'll figure it out. We're here now,
Right.
okay, yeah.
But just to be clear, our goal as a group is to
fix this ship
and get off planet and go
get
home.
off and get on going.
All right. Well, 3 hours to explore. What do we want to go look?
Should we go to the local
Saloon?
bar? Yeah. There's always cool characters at the saloon.
What about you, Jack? You've been kind of quiet.
the first thing that you guys want to do is go drink when we don't even have any money.
Not drink. We're gonna go about the town and we're gonna talk
and
to
maybe a little
interesting
drink and a
characters
little
and-
something.
Yeah.
I could hit up a mechanic shop. Like I'm pretty good with ships. I could maybe get some work for a few hours.
I like that. That's a good plan.
Another thing that might be a good idea for us to do is to have a good sense of a quick escape if need be. These fellas
Yes,
don't
Maris.
seem all that savory or trustworthy.
True. Okay.
Yeah.
How? We find another ship.
What?
I like the ship we have.
I don't think I really want to get rid of our ship with the strange...
Can't we just unplug it and plug it somewhere else?
Well,
Theoretically,
Wait, but why not just fix this ship?
she also
It's
kind of asked
broken
us
and we
not
don't
to
have
do
credits.
the captain has to go down with the ship. Why are you so quick to abandon your new baby?
Okay, I
don't
could
know.
make a list of the stuff that we need in order to fix the ship, and we
How
could.
much credits that will be?
Yeah.
That sounds like a very smart plan.
All right.
How long will it take you to make that list? You got it?
I got it.
How big is the city?
Good question. Not crazy huge. It's not like New York or Los Angeles or anything like that. I'm trying to think of what like a good comparison would be. Any cities coming
Memphis?
to mind? People? Is Memphis one?
Milwaukee.
Memphis is like super walkable in like one section. And then
I was thinking kind of a little bit more like Nashville, maybe.
yep, that's like Memphis.
Okay, sure. That's also could be Memphis.
Well, why did he make a whole big deal about, like, why did we come here? Like, you don't know what's going on this planet, and then he didn't even want to tell us?
Yeah, I don't know that guy.
Like, that was sketchy as shit.
Yeah, I don't, and it doesn't seem like they maybe have the full backing of the local populace for their policing work.
Fuck no, they don't.
Yeah.
All right, well, we gotta go talk to some locals, I guess.
Yeah. Matthew,
Yes, sir.
could I make a mental list of what I would need to reattach that hose and what it would take to fix our weapon? Because those are the two big issues we have. Oh, and the slip drive.
There is some damage to it, but you need mostly fuel.
Right. So I would love to like categorize in my head the three different things we would need, having lived on a scrap junkyardy planet and find those things.
Yeah, so I'll say, without getting into any crazy sci-fi jargon, you will need 30,000 credits to fix your slip drive.
What the?
Oh.
The
This is too real.
the
Too real life right now.
the just general plating of the ship will be an additional 25,000.
How much is the ship worth in total?
I mean, this thing might be fucking priceless.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
like luxury.
And it's has a slip drive 3 or 4 on it, which isn't supposed to even be able to be on a ship this size.
Yeah.
So it might literally be the most high-tech ship in the galaxy.
We got a fancy-ish.
And you want to
And-
get rid of it.
I'll say
Well, you're right.
the laser that you have will be more cost effective to just buy a new one, and the cost of a multifocal laser, which is that particular weapon, is 100,000. Oh, and you need to fix the engine. That was the other thing.
And as far as I know, it's just me pulling the hose out.
Yeah.
That did the breaking of it.
To fix the engines will be an additional 35,000.
Levi.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, remind me. You inspected these people's brains, right? And then you found out that there was something that could give power access to someone or to have total control of something. I can't remember.
Over
that part.
humanity.
Humanity, right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And that was S.C.A.I?
Yeah.
Yes. And it was going to House Umbric,
Mm-hmm.
which is a big IE faction.
Okay.
It's going to House Umbric.
Yeah. And
Okay.
they're coming from, the Hercules system. Yeah, so I think the big thing that we need to figure out is, why does House Umbric want this drive in the first place? What is this, or I call it a drive, I don't even know why I'm calling it that. But what is this fucking...
Artificial intelligence?
What is this AI capable of doing?
Do we even know if that's what she is?
It did say that its identification was S.C.A.I. I don't know what the S.C. would stand for, but the A.I. I would imagine is artificial intelligence.
Oh, shit. I didn't even think of it that way.
Also, it seemed to insinuate that if it had more computing power, it would be able to unlock more information about its directive and stuff, which can be very scary, because if its directive is to, like, I don't know, shut down humanity or something, we hook it to a big enough battery, we might cause something bad to happen.
Yeah.
What are we going to do with our ship? We're just going to leave it here
No.
while we explore?
We could leave some people on the ship.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
guard it.
Let's leave.
Sam.
Yeah.
I trust Sam.
No, you're right. I don't.
Well, I
we
mean,
trust
we can-
Sam.
I think it's
What
more
is
just
Sam
Sam
gonna
might be
do?
more difficult to wrangle outside than
That's also
true.
a
Yeah,
great
give him
point.
some. He liked those chips you had a lot.
Well,
Give him
they're
some more-
gone.
Don't
And I'm
you-
going to go find some
Way
more in
to
this
bring
town.
it back up, okay? Honestly.
Well, I
Still
mean, he
sour
liked them.
about that.
we could scrap one of the lasers. We won't be able to get it to work again anyway, so we could sell it for parts.
Oh, how much can we
I-
get for that?
Probably not a lot, but more than
What else
nothing.
can we sell?
Because I think the big thing right now is getting credits, and we can try and dupe this Mark Quint guy. But I feel like also if we just come with an approach of like, hey, we're willing to do some merc work in addition to,
Isn't he going to find out that there's nothing that we're actually selling? Once we have to build the presentation.
Well, I have a rough idea of the
Oh,
presentation.
yeah?
but
Okay, let me present it to me right
Your
now. Let's see.
confidence is dropping by the second
No,
about
it's
this.
see,
I believe in you.
Yeah, no, we've created a revolutionary coolant system which gets closer to absolute zero than ever before. So what this does is it enables the slip drives and the silicinium to overheat far less, and it's it can has a longer duration as well. So you can go further.
Is he gonna ask for proof?
I mean, it's a negotiation meeting. I haven't done a lot of them, but it sounds like for the most part, it's like, you come in, you talk about the product, and he's like, oh, I'm interested, and then you're like, okay, next time I'll drop by, I'll bring some for you. Oh, by the way, we're also indebted a shit ton of money. Do you have any mercenary work that we could potentially do for you while we're still on the planet?
Ay.
Mercenary work.
Seems
That's not
really
something I've done
loaded.
before.
I'll offer up that Alistair and I will stay and watch the ship with Sam.
Okay.
As it sounds like y'all will probably die doing that presentation, but I wish you the best of luck.
Wow.
I think it'll be fine.
She's not wrong.
Marisy's all. So.
I think it'll be fine.
Oh, Jesus Christ, we got. All right.
Okay.
Hull breach.
Hull breach.
Hull breach. That's
Which was-
why. That's
which
why
was
we
kind of
can't show the product that we have. Yeah.
Because of our hull breach.
Because of the hull breach. And then that way we can go, we were here to pitch this revolutionary technology. However, our ship's in disarray and we're in desperate need of credits and we're willing to do anything.
Yeah.
Anything.
Anything.
All right, well, we're going to go back on the ship and maybe talk to S.C.A.I some more.
Do you have a way to contact us? Wait, you guys are gonna talk to S.C.A.I?
We'll be on the ship.
You'll be okay. All right. Yeah, we're cool with that. It's fine. Is everybody
Do you
cool with
have a problem with me?
No,
that you wanna
I was just
air out?
no, I was just wanted to, make sure you
Make sure I was what?
you were
Trustworthy?
no.
What?
I was just wondering if you have a way you will communicate with us, like if
Do you
have an issue.
any comm links?
Yeah. We have
Yeah.
our data pads. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can,
Yeah.
we can
Great.
communicate with you from
Yeah.
the ship
Let us know
directly.
if there's any
Great.
updates.
Cool.
Sure.
That's
you do
great.
the same.
Okay,
Cool.
guys, I think we pissed Maris off, so
All right. Yeah. Well,
sorry, Maris.
we'll walk in.
Let's
Wait.
hit the
So
table.
we're all going together to the same place.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll maybe branch out once we're in town.
Yeah, you
Are you
never want to
nervous,
stay
Theo?
as a group when you're playing D&D.
Never.
No.
You always want to split up.
Yeah.
individually.
It makes the
It's like-
GM's job a
makes
lot
my
easier.
life really
Really good. Theo, you seem concerned.
I don't know what's happening on this planet.
Great, me neither.
So,
I'm just here for the ride.
Let's go find out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Looters listeners. Oops, there we go. Hey, Looters listeners. This is Drew, from the show. But this is our 4th episode, and I wanted to say thanks for joining us. And it's been really fun to unpack things on the Discord, and I can't wait to chat about this one. Also, Looters is growing, and it's that time in every young podcast life where they begin to crave the glorious, glorious nectar called iTunes and Spotify reviews. So, if you're enjoying the show, channel that dedication into going into your app and leaving us a bunch of those tasty stars. Nom, 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 nom. If you want to really go above and beyond, we have 0 at this point that I'm recording this, 0 written reviews about our show on any app. So this is a very special, unique opportunity once in a podcast show's lifetime where you could be the very first reviewer. Your thoughts living on forever in text, on the internets, and in our hearts. Anyway, can't wait to see what fun things you might say about us. And Astronomica Podcast, if you're listening, we choose sabers at dawn.
So you all
Montage of us walking.
yeah, you all head away from the Anchorage space yards and head into town. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see a battle-scarred city. The greenish-brown clay used to make the majority of houses, and then also the more expensive plastic, create a bunch of smooth-edged buildings, and very few are higher than maybe a couple of stories. You see a few humans operating various pieces of equipment, trying to clean things up. You sort of get the sense that, hey, this planet, this city was under some sort of siege.
How recent does it look like the battle?
Very recent.
Okay.
It looks like things
Is
have
it like still going on, kind of?
No,
Okay.
you get the sense that any of the battle and the fighting has ended, but people are now trying to get back to whatever normal is.
What's the... is it mostly just civilians walking around? Does there seem to be any sort of police force or...
For the most part, it's civilians, but you see that there are, in usually like doubles, occasionally triples, these men and women with the white rectangle with the 4-stripe badge walking around. And you do notice the only people that are armed are these guys in the white company.
Okay.
Does it seem like there's kind of a town center or any place for...
There's a couple things that you notice. One, as you get closer to the center, you start to see that there's more life. People probably tried to stay towards the center
Party's
here
at.
as things were going on. What did you say?
I said that's where the party's
That's
at.
where the party's at. And after a little while of walking and you start to get to a clearing, you now know where the palace is. Almost erupting out of the ground, this massive palace. It's this big rectangular building with a whole bunch of dressings on it.
Is it guarded?
This place is heavily armed. About 10-ish foot wall around it. There's a variety of holes that have been made in this wall, and it has been patched, if you will, with barbed wire. And then the second thing that stands out when you get towards the main entrance is there's a long line of people that arcs out into the sort of main street. And you can see that this building is milling about with a lot of people. And you can hear that there is a bit of a clamoring.
Are the people like peaceful? Are they like protesting? Are they just like waiting to go in?
They look hungry.
Okay, what are you guys thinking?
I think we should go talk to some of these people who are waiting in line.
Yeah, great answer.
We could go find a ship parts mechanic shop sort of thing. Talk to them about parts and the scuttlebutt around town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we flag a
good
guard down and ask for directions?
Maybe just talk to the people instead.
Yeah,
Of a guard?
that's probably a better idea. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Sure.
not a people person.
I'll approach the line.
Yeah, you approach the line, and sort of the first person that you see closest to you is older woman.
Hi, excuse me.
What?
Oh, sorry. I we're new to this town. And just wondering if there's any place that you like to go to, like just hang out. I don't
Place
know.
I like to go to hang out.
Yeah, like have fun. Where do you have fun around here?
Staying alive in my house. What is this question?
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Or a salvage yard, where actually our ship's severely damaged and we're in need of parts.
I'm not. You talk to them, and she gestures towards the white company people.
sorry. You say you like staying alive in your house. Are you okay? Are you in danger?
No, this planet was. It was a war zone. You do not see what's going on around
No,
here.
yeah. I just like I had no idea. We just arrived literally today. I don't know what's going on.
Yes, there was a war. We threw out the interstellar empire. What do you mean? The white company came in. They control everything now. We got rid of House Alvion. I mean, what?
Oh, okay. Jeez, I'm sorry. That's
Things aren't good.
right. Yeah,
There's
totally.
not a lot of places to party.
Yeah, my bad. Why are they controlling your food rations here?
Yes, of course they are. What do
Right.
you expect mercs to do?
Right, total mercs. Fucking mercs. Wow, okay. Well, I'm sorry. Thanks for your information. Thanks for your help.
Don't cut the line.
No, of course not. Well, she was very pleasant. Well, I'm not going to talk to a guard. You shouldn't talk to a guard.
I can.
Theo.
Yeah, Theo, you go.
I'm nervous though.
Just all we need is a salvage
Short and
yard.
simple.
Yeah.
I will walk up to one of the closest
Yeah,
and nicest looking man. I'm not walking up to no creepy guy.
you see, there's a woman who's standing nearby with the white company patch on there. As you approach her, if you're here for food, get in line.
Thank you. No, I just have a question. Do you know where there's like a salvage yard around here?
What are you looking for? What salvage are you looking for?
Well, me and my, partners over here, we're just looking for,
We wave.
our ship
She
is.
doesn't.
Our ship is in need of some repairs, and we're just trying to find and to see if there are some pots that we could use at a salvage yard.
If you need to buy parts, you can certainly speak to Mr. Quint.
Okay. Well, yes. Well, we have.
Or you can try and go find something in the Badlands, but don't expect to see you anytime after that.
There are parts in the Badlands.
Well, of course, that's where all the downed ships are.
That's where all the down ships are. Wow.
Are you?
I'm not from here.
Oh, that
Oh.
makes sense.
Hmm.
Oh, you want to have attitude with me?
I
huh?
mean, you're giving me attitude, lady.
Oh,
so I'm
okay,
just trying
okay.
to
Sorry.
get some
another white company
information.
person starts walking up.
I didn't mean any disrespect. I really did not. I'm really sorry.
Be on your way.
Okay. No problem.
Indeed.
And she turns back to the line and
Indeed.
starts walking away from you all.
All right. Well,
right.
the one place we were told not to go is apparently the place where we need to go.
Of course, we're gonna go.
I think we should meet with Mark before we go to the Badlands.
So,
What, to see if he gives
I mean,
us
yeah,
a better
because
deal?
apparently we're going to die if we go into the
Oh,
Badlands.
people
So
always say
let's-
that.
yeah,
Well, do you want to risk it, really?
I mean, we've risked a lot thus far.
Our ship is flyable for especially short bursts. We could fly into the Badlands, land next to a wreckage, scavenge for parts, and get out.
But there's also the issue of, there are ship parts out there, and they might have utilized some of those weapons to make anti-aircraft kind of.
Oh, you think there might be?
Well, I mean, if it's dangerous out there might be just,
Yeah,
baddies.
baddies in the Badlands.
Yeah.
Baddies in the Badlands.
But yeah.
Well,
Do we have any ideas how we want to kill this hour and a half before a meeting?
apparently there's no fun.
There's
so
no
I'm
fun.
out of ideas.
There's
No
no
food.
food.
Nope. I don't know. I feel like the Badlands is where it's at. I feel like this Mark guy
You know, I'm not.
is not going to really, it's going to be so hard to negotiate with him. Look at his team. Like, I feel like they're just like not going to be, I don't know.
Listen, even if we get nothing out of the meeting, we can maybe then still go to the Badlands.
Exactly.
True.
But
That's true.
at least we will know then what our outcome is with him before we risk our lives.
My
you know?
worry is it seems like they were eyeing our ship with some serious interest.
That's what I'm saying. We take our ship first.
Take our
Go to
ship
the
first and just go to the
Badlands.
Badlands right now.
I feel like they have way more control over us. With all we're in their land, their territory, with all these people.
Go fly off into the Badlands, gave her some place to live. If they're afraid of going to the Badlands, maybe they
Yeah.
won't follow us.
I think it's just it's a risky game. It's a gamble, and if we disrupt this meeting, they might come after us because we're already here under suspicious circumstances. And I feel like the best thing for us to do at this point is to try and clear those up.
Are you going to track us? Do you think you have a way to track us?
I mean, if we're flying into the Badlands, I mean, they just want a war, so they clearly have access to military equipment.
Also, wait, wasn't there someone else on this planet too?
Oh,
White
yeah,
Fox?
Ghost Fox.
Ghost
yeah.
Fox.
Yeah.
I wonder if maybe Ghost Fox is in the
Probably.
Badlands, and maybe
he's in the Badlands.
also maybe that's where the house would have retreated to.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
but I'm just scared of them chasing it because right now we haven't done anything bad yet. We're still theoretically in their quote unquote good graces
Yeah, it's all about
for the time
vibes,
being.
you know?
Yeah,
Like what vibes you're getting from them. Are you getting vibes that they're going to take our ship, or
Yep.
are you getting vibes that they're
Yeah.
willing
Yeah.
to negotiate?
Nope.
Well, here's the thing. That one guy didn't like him. Did not
No,
like him.
he called me hun.
Yeah, he was super rude. Super rude. Like, zero manners.
I feel like I'd rather walk into the danger where I have mobility
Control.
than walk
I
into
know.
the danger.
I'm
Yes.
kind of starting to agree with them.
Yes.
Sorry, Levi.
Levi, you
I
can
mean, your
stay
meeting
here
sounds
if you'd
great.
like.
You go to the meeting by yourself. Bring Sam with you.
Yeah, and Alice.
Honestly,
I think I'm actually okay with that. If you guys want to guard the ship, I can go handle the meeting.
Wait, guard
Well,
the ship?
guard-
No,
Or not guard-
no.
no. I know what you're saying though.
Yeah.
Okay, then my next question is: would they think it's weird if we're not all there, or if you
well, I
just show
mean-
up? You're like, no, it's my presentation. I'm
We
gonna
introdu-
do
like
it.
we introduced you as the engineer,
Correct.
Ardi, and you as the pilot,
Makes
El
sense.
Capitan.
Yeah, the
So
ship.
it's like, yeah, like why would you be in the business meeting? You know?
True.
All right.
Okay, what if it's a misdirect?
How so?
Okay, so you go into this meeting
Mm-hmm.
while we are in the Badlands. And
Do you guys want to hop into the Badlands already? You're
I
like,
kinda-
I feel like we need to
that's-
learn more about it, which I feel like is another reason as to why the meeting.
But
might be
also,
important.
here's what I'm thinking:
Uh-huh.
because everything that we've like learned since we've got here's kind of like been flipped. Maybe the Badlands aren't that bad.
I think so. If they're telling us the Badlands are the Badlands,
Then
They're
it's
the good
probably
lands.
like where everybody's living happily.
and these are the
healthy.
quote unquote good lands, and this place fucking sucks.
Yes,
so I'm
exactly.
kind of nervous.
Well, but I'm thinking that okay, well, whatever you think.
Here's maybe a way to think about it. Our goal is to repair our ship.
Mm-hmm.
So far, I haven't seen any way we can repair our ship without putting all of our trust into these people that
And
seem
I
like
don't
they
trust
want to
them.
take their ship.
yes.
And they took this whole entire city, so why
Yes.
wouldn't they?
Wow, Ardi.
But if we go into the Badlands, it's very dangerous, but we might be able to actually achieve our objective.
Yes, because there isn't one ruler, and it's just maybe everybody for themselves.
Yeah.
We all want to take a risk, but they're different risks.
Maybe we should spend the next hour looking for some way to fix our ship. If there's some salvage yard, something here.
But the guard told us there isn't. I feel like we're just wasting time. While they still keep an eye on us and keep us trapped here.
Think we should go now?
I think we should leave.
Maybe we scope it first. Try to find a high point and see what's out there.
Yeah.
And then that way we're
gander.
not going out there blind, because what if we actually are like flying into?
Yeah, I think we devise we look at the Badlands, we devise a strategy, and then kind of play it by ear from there.
Okay, so how much time do we have?
You have about 45 minutes.
45
What
minutes.
I will say has started to happen as you have been discussing and figuring this out is you guys have been kind of right by that line. You sort of stepped away, but I mean, not in earshot of anybody, of course. But like it's not like you went to a whole new spot. Yeah.
We're huddled.
We're sidebarring.
Conspicuously in a corner.
You do start to hear that clamor that was kind of hard to distinguish has gotten a lot louder, and you can see that that as you look in through the gate, you can see that the people that are inside there are starting to yell and get pretty angry, and you see that a lot of the White Company people that were outside start maneuvering a little bit closer, some heading inside to deal with this.
This might be our chance.
We should get a
We should.
chance for what?
To get out of here without them worrying about us because there's some sort of riot breaking out for the food.
Yeah. Yes, we're gonna just slide away from this. I think.
I don't know.
Retreat. Well, unless you're gonna go in right now.
I think there's something valuable to be gained from talking to this Mark Quint.
Are you gonna go and wait for an hour?
Well, no, we're gonna go look at the Badlands right now.
So you all head away from the palace and whatever's going on. As you're moving away, you hear a couple of shots are fired, most likely fired into the sky. You head towards the outskirts of town here. The whole city itself is surrounded by a wall. You would be able to, if you look out, you'd be able to look out and see what's going on outside there. You notice the general biome of this area. You can sort of think of it as New Mexico. It's not exactly like hard desert like sand, but there's a lot. It's kind of dusty with a lot of scrub bush. You see around the city, you can make out just where you're looking right now that there is a downed fighter ship. It's a smaller ship, and this looks pretty well slagged, and there's not much necessarily that you could gather here. The craziest thing that you notice is what's around the wall. You see scorched bodies of, not humans, what look like giant lizards. There's a crackling sound. The ground right by this wall is electrified. It's like a little electric moat, if you will, around the...
I am a man who crosses moats.
Okay.
Well,
lizards.
Big lizards.
That's scary.
I mean, they can't hurt us if we're on the ship, right?
Well, and you have to get out of the ship to get the parts, though. No?
I mean, are they like Godzilla big or like human-sized big or bigger?
No, they're not Godzilla or anything like that. They're like, Komodo dragons are kind of...
Yeah, they're like 11
size.
feet long.
Yeah, it's like, they're like 20 feet long. Like the biggest crocodile you've seen, it's like that, but they'll move a little bit faster and better on land, like a Komodo dragon would.
That's hilarious.
Hilarious?
Could you ride
That's
one
really
of these?
funny for me. Yes.
Is it kind of like the lizard Obi-Wan rides in Star Wars?
Not quite that big.
Not quite that big?
Not that big.
For the
Think
nerds.
it when it's-
Why don't you all just give me a no check, plus wisdom.
My
no,
first
shit.
row.
Wait, it's a no, right?
Yeah, no plus wisdom.
Ooh.
7.
7. Hey.
7 too.
Oh, nice.
It's an 8 for
7.
me.
Oh, okay,
So-
just had a
One up
one higher
everybody.
than everyone else.
So with the 7s and 8s, you all are smart enough to gather that what you're seeing here is probably not the biggest of these creatures. There are probably, like you would with great white sharks or with crocodiles or anacondas, there are some that are big, and then there's some that are big.
And does it look like there's been human-to-human combat out there as well, or does it look like no? Okay,
It looks like ships were probably might have
been shot down,
okay. out there.
Are there any mountains?
Yeah, on the distance you can see that there's some mountains out in the distance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if we're looking to salvage parts, something mountainous might be the best option to be like on a peak, so most easily defensible position.
Smart.
You've got about 15 minutes till this meeting, and it'll take you about 15 minutes to get back to the palace.
I'm gonna head on back, guys.
You're gonna go to this
Wait,
meeting
you're
by
going?
yourself?
You have your compad, right?
I have my compad. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You're gonna wear that?
You don't like my clothes?
No, you look great.
Thank
Have a
you.
good time.
Yeah. Just to note, you're wearing basically the exact same.
That makes it even better.
All right.
hilarious.
Good luck.
Thank you. I'll.
Wait. Okay. All right. I feel like we're never gonna see you again, but best of luck.
Well, okay, we're glass half full, okay?
Yeah,
We're gonna see him
sure.
again.
Worst case scenario, we'll get some resources. There'll probably
Listen,
be another
he
battle
knows
that
the
breaks
risk.
out or something, and we
15
can
minutes,
find you.
run
at
over
some-
there now.
Yeah. I'll. I don't think it's gonna be all too dire of a situation.
It's not a goodbye, it's a see you later.
Exactly.
Aww.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
The three of you split up and head back to the ship. Levi, you get close to the wall of the palace. You see Evan Roberts leaning, toothpick in his mouth. He looks at you and says, "Howdy. You ready to meet Quint?"
I suppose so.
And with that, you two turn in towards the palace walls, and we'll meet him next week.
Aw, damn.
what?
I want to meet him right now, though.
I want it now.
And that's a wrap. Looters is Andrew Galteland as Ardi, Deanna Núval as El Capitan, Ian Overton as Levi, Melinda Macklem as Theo, and Mathew Aberly as the all-knowing Game Master. I'm your producer, Nikki Galteland. Our art is from Jordan, and we record under a SAG-AFTRA collective bargaining agreement. We will be right back here next Tuesday with episode 5, but we would love to see you all before then on Discord, Instagram, or TikTok. Check out the show notes or head over to looterspodcast.com for the details. Later, looters.